What's up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Try to let a few people jump up in the place. I can't stay on too long because I'm actually still working for my normal job, but I wanted to jump on and actually do this unboxing live of this projector because I've been waiting for this thing since November. So, and I really wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's a perfect idea for a projector in the streaming community. So I said, let me at least jump on real fast and unbox it with you guys live. So hello, everybody. I'm not going to say hi to each person individually right now because, like I said, I'm still working. But I'm going to let a couple people jump in, and then I'm going to crack this bad boy open right here. It is the Philips PicoPix Max Projector. I guess I'll run through some of these specs real quick before I even crack it open. So it's a native 1080p projector, right? But it will accept the 4K signal and downsample it to 1080, which is nice. Screen can go up to 120 inches. It's got an LED DLP projection style bulb, and it's got Wi-Fi screen mirroring. So it can screen mirror iOS, Android. It runs Android on it, so you don't need to plug in like a Shield or anything crazy to it. You can actually install your apps on it. And it's got an integrated battery that by itself will last 3 hours, but it charges via USB-C. So you can take like your cell phone battery, the little portable cell phone batteries you would use to charge up your cell phones. You can just plug it right in if you're outside and go with that. But it's got a ton of stuff, like a whole lot of features, which are really cool. It's got like auto keystone corrections and all kinds of stuff. So I haven't opened it yet. It literally just came maybe like 2 hours ago. So I'm going to open it right now just so y'all can see it. What's up, y'all over there? So this is not, let me explain this too. It's not released yet. I paid for this when Philips was starting the campaign to create this. And I guess like the regular Philips main company wasn't too keen on it. They said, if you want to start this, do a campaign for it and raise money for it. So they did, because it's like a separate part of Philips that does projection. So they did, and I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm going to chip in because I want this. It sounds like a great idea. So I chipped in, I think late October, early November. And then because of COVID and everything, production got slowed down, but it's finally here. So it's been, I don't know, what is it? At least 7-8 months since I paid for this. And it's available to pre-order on, I believe it's just PicoPix. I don't know what the pricing is. I looked it up briefly real fast. Let me go back to my browser so I can see if it gives me that info. Yeah, PicoPix.com. And when I go there, I can click pre-order now. Let me see what they're charging for it. Oh, it takes me back to the Indiegogo page still. So there's still, yeah, I guess you can still get it from there. Let me see. Because I got it through Indiegogo. Right now, yeah, that's pretty expensive. It's like damn, I don't think this is gonna work like my studio cameras. Sorry. It's $1,017 US if you buy it now. I got this for like $540, I think. Something like that. Like $540 because I bought in before they produced them to help them raise the money to produce it. So anyway, that's that. It's not cheap, but if it works really good, very well could be worth it because it's got a lot of cool features that you won't find in any other projector or any other Android device. I mean, it's kind of like you could just take your setup super easy anywhere run it off battery power, run it off whatever. Like in theory, that's how it should be. So we'll see how it works. So let's open it. I haven't opened it yet. I got to back up a bit. Hopefully y'all can still hear me good. The box is nice. Not bad at all. It's got a scan me to watch a video on it when it comes. And that is pretty much it. It's just a plain box. I like the Android greens they got popping, and it's got a pull tab on the bottom here from the corner. You can just pull right across. So I'm gonna pull it. Where am I gonna put that? I'm gonna use it's portable. That's the beauty of it. Yo said, where am I gonna put it? I definitely want to use it in my backyard, like when I'm barbecuing, watch UFC, watch football, whatever, So, but I can just pick it up and look how small this whole thing is. I mean, it's really small. It's like this box is smaller than a Shield box, like the Shield Pro box, or maybe about the same size. So we got this outside part, and then it flaps open, and there's another Philips box inside. All right, I give it to them for some packaging. And then the front flips open too, and you can see the top of the projector. The projector is also touchscreen. It's got crazy, crazy cool stuff up in here. It's hard to get out of the damn box though. There we go. All right, so it's coming down. Now we can see even smaller the box. It's so hard for me to like. You can see my screen in the reflection of it. But this is all like a touch screen. Think of this like a trackpad on a laptop almost. But it has little buttons in the corners, and then you can move around. So it's got all this touchscreen ability on the top of it. It's pretty cool. Let's crack it open. And now, wow, this thing really is small. I knew it was gonna be small, but seeing it in person for the first time, this is a work of art, in all honesty. I hope it's really good. I will review it for sure because it's mine. But look at how small this is. For reference, it's my hand. I don't have huge hands. I don't have small hands. I got like average size hands. And I can and it's light. I can hold this with one hand, no problem. Very small, not heavy. And it can do a screen up to 120 inches in full 1080p. So this is really cool as far as the design goes. Let me open up more of the box so we can see what's in here. Got your quick start guide. So I'm not going to quick start it right now. I just wanted to unbox it, and I figured I'd share the unboxing with you guys. So you got they sent me a international charger here. But, oh, I see. So it's a regular wall charger, and it's a PD, USB-C PD with a flip down. But if you need, they give you the international, which is nice. Even in the US, they sent me the international. So I can just slide this in and use it with the, put that in. Yeah, you can slide it right over. That's pretty cool. So you got either or. But in standard, since I'm in the US, I get this one. So that's nice. And it is a 5-volt, 3-amp charger. Output, 5 volts, 3 amps. 65-watt power output. So I have a Samsung 45-watt charger. I can plug that in. That'll work too. Anything 65 watts or under. What else they gave me right here? Oh, look, a whole other one. So they got everything up in the box. That's nice. So no matter where you live, you can rock with it. Let's see what else is in here. This is going to be cables, I guess. Oh, no, it's a pouch. Give you a nice, yeah, you got batteries for the remote. This is your USB-C cable and a nice little pouch. It's breathable too. I don't know how well you can see the light through it, but yeah, you can see a little bit near the top here. It's a breathable like foam pouch, but it's got padding. Like it feels nice. It says Philips on it. Not bad. That's nice to have. Little carry pouch. Take it with you. What's up, Roland? What's up, everybody? So little quarter threads with a ball head, so you could adjust it. And that means I guess this is this is the stand. So it comes with a stand. You can spread it open. You can screw it directly onto the threads here, or add this, and then you got the ball head so that you can angle it, which is kind of nice. However, I think that's a much better move, doing it that way. And you can just rest it on top of a table, whatever you want to do, a little small table somewhere, and project it out. So that's basically. And one more something. What is this? Comes in the box. Oh, I guess it's gonna be the remote, because I don't see the remote yet. It better be the remote. But I'm not gonna have a remote. Yep. Regular remote. So let's see what this looks like. Because it's an Android device, even though it's a projector. Cost. You got in late, my brother. I got it for about, I think it was either $520, $524 or $542 when I got it. But I funded the campaign for Philips to make this. Right now, if you try to get it, it's $1,017 or something like that. If you go to PicoPixMax.com, because I guess that's going to be the retail price. But I got it for like half that. So let's check out this remote real fast. You got a power button. So there's a power button. You got an arrow button. So I'm guessing you can click that and turn that into a mouse pointer. That's usually what that button would do. And you got your typical left, right, up, down, OK in the middle, back. There's your menu button, your home button. And I'm not sure what the middle is. It looks like a compass, but with like a crosshair on it. So I'm guessing that might have something to do with auto projection, like auto corrections. And then you got volume up and down. So, but this is really cool in concept, in theory. I got to see how it works. I know in the beginning when the first people started getting them, because I didn't get in right away, there was definitely some issues with like auto corrections and auto focusing and stuff like that. But they've been putting out firmware releases nonstop. So like since I'm in the community where I see it, it's been awesome. And this thing has Netflix that works, YouTube that works. All that stuff is like in there. So let me look at this quality of this cable. It's a pretty nice cable. It's thick. It's not too it's flexible and it's a thick cable. It doesn't feel cheap. I'm overall quite pleased with just the appearance of it and the packaging of it. Let me take it out of the wrap real quick. I'm gonna slide it up out of here. So I'll read off some of this stuff to you guys, and I'm gonna try to make it so that you can see this. This is like super, super cool. It's also one of the few things I've seen that have this feature. Hopefully this, yeah, you can pick it up. So you can see right on here, it's upside down technically for y'all, but so here, this is the back of the projector. So near the back, you have this whole trackpad that you can move around, and you got your back, home, menu button, volume up and down. These are all touch buttons. They're not capacitive. They just touch. All of this is touch operated. So it's really cool. The main features of this are in the back. It's got 16 gigs of internal storage, and I believe it's 3 gigs of RAM. I got to look at it. It's either 3 or 4 gigs of RAM. I can't remember. It actually doesn't tell me how much RAM on here. I forgot, but it's either like 3 or 4. I can't remember. So on the back here, right? Let's see what we got there. You got a micro SD card slot. You got an HDMI port, so you can plug whatever you need in there. That's clearly a USB 3.0, at least, maybe 3.1, full-size port, because it's blue. And you got 2 USB-C ports over here. And one of them says video, and the other one is power. So you can get USB-C video and USB-C power on the back. It's really cool. And you got your very small projector right here. And underneath that looks like that's probably some sort of distancing feature so that it can throw that out. This is the speaker. and it's got a lot of nice vents on both sides. It feels very sturdy, very, very well made. If you don't want to put it on the stand, it's got nice rubber feet along the sides, and you can see this whole bottom is vents too. Very nice. I mean, this middle part is not vents with the crossing. I'm guessing that is for rigidity, but these outside darker boxes are open vents. So this is real cool. I definitely look forward to plugging this up, plugging my account into it, and seeing how it behaves. Let's like throw it on here real quick. I'll get it on the stand it comes with. And it's simple. It just screws right in. Easy enough. As long as you screw it in the right direction. There we go. So now it's on, and you can just put it down on the table, do whatever you got to do with it. And the ball head is fluid. You can lock it in place, move it around to get it straight, you know, up, down if you need to. And then you just got a little piece right here you can twist to tighten it down and lock it in place, or loosen it to let it up. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And the remote, like I said, I showed it a minute ago, is very Android-y, like very plain Android feeling kind of remote. Just but it doesn't feel, press the buttons, it feels pretty normal. Not like, it's not as good quality as the new Shield remote. I would say it's kind of like a Mi Box remote in the feel and quality of it. Overall, nothing great, but nothing, you know, it's not bad. Kind of feels like a Mi Box remote. And it just takes two AAAs, which came with it. These are definitely some cheap AAAs, but they'll get the job done to start off with. So let me tell you all a little bit about this. Aside from what's really dope, like I showed y'all, it has everything's touch up here. So you don't even read, you can use the whole thing without the remote, but obviously having the remote is nice too. I'm gonna read off a few of the things that it does here. So I was highly attracted to this when I first saw it. It does 850 lumens of brightness, which, guys, for something this tiny is amazing. Like, that's really bright for something that small. That big projector, I don't know if you guys remember seeing it. I never even ended up reviewing it because it was so bad, and I just didn't want to hurt that company's feelings. I unboxed it, I think, on the channel, but I didn't review it. That projector is, I think, only 500 lumens, and it's way bigger, way bulkier, and that projector was just terrible. It has an LED DLP bulb system, which is rated for 30,000 hours. It's natively full HD. It can go all the way up to 120-inch display at full HD, which is amazing for something that small again. It's got auto keystone and focus correction. So you can literally just press a button and this projector will read its distance and angle to the wall. And I'm pretty sure that's what this little piece right here is for on the bottom. It is like a time of flight sensor. So it will go out and determine how far it is from the wall, the angle at which the picture is, and from pressing that button, it will adjust itself to be straight, which is pretty dope. I gotta see that in action. But it's definitely way doper than twisting dials and doing whatever else you gotta do normally on projectors. It has Wi-Fi built in, which is cool because it runs Android, right? It has screen mirroring, so you can send your Android phone, your iPhone, whatever you want, right to it wirelessly, and it will receive that. I think it has Android 9, not 10. I think. I'm gonna check it. They might have updated to 10 since I paid for it. I'm not sure. It has its own media player. It has Bluetooth 5.0, right? And with the Bluetooth 5.0, you can connect that to any Bluetooth speaker you want. So you can play anything you want out of it, and it will send the sound to the speaker over Bluetooth, which is really dope too. HDMI in, which is normal for any projector, but you don't need it because it's got Android built right into it. So it's almost like you got your own Android box right built into the projector. It's got its own speaker if you don't want to use. And here's something I find really cool about its own speaker, right? The speaker is in the front. And I think that's really brilliant. Most projectors are kind of stupid and have speakers like out here on the side or whatever. When you have a projector, most of the time, the projector is behind you. like most people are watching a projector with it from the ceiling behind them. Sometimes it's in front, like down low on a table or whatever, but I like it much better here than just one speaker coming out of one side. Because if you have that on this side and your speaker's on this side over here, that's terrible, you know? I'd rather just have it there if you're going to use the built-in speaker. So I like the placement idea. I don't see that too often on projectors where the speakers are in the front. What else is on here? Oh yeah, the other dopeness about this is it has its own integrated battery. For those of you that weren't here when I was saying that in the very beginning, the battery is rated to last up to 3 hours by itself, not plugged into the wall, but it uses USB-C charging. So you can then take any wireless, you know, phone battery, that battery pack, the 10,000 mAh all the way up to, like, I've seen them up to 50,000 or 40,000 mAh. Just plug it in and it's going to keep running right off that battery while you're projecting away wherever you're at. So is this easy and this light to just go, I'm going to take this to my friend's house right now. I'm out of here. You can just, this is super light. I mean, it's got, don't get me wrong, it's got weight. Like, it doesn't feel cheap, but to carry around, it's not heavy. Like, it's fine. I've never seen something just this, like, this simple. As long as the quality is good, which I will be testing thoroughly, this is going to be a highly recommended product from me. If the quality is good and the Android experience is good, I would say without a doubt. But the reason I decided to buy into this really in the first place was because it's Philips. And Philips, they know light bulbs. They know light. That is what they do. They make TVs, they make light bulbs, they make the best you know, smart bulbs on the market, right? Smart LED strips, bulbs, all that. The Philips Hue setup. And the projector is really just good light. So I figured definitely worth it to check out. And I went and I got it. Like I said, I had to wait a really long time to get it because it wasn't really produced yet when I bought into it, but I ended up getting it for like half whatever it's going to cost. So I'm very much looking forward to getting this. Is a very simple device, getting it plugged in and set up. Let me see if there's anything else I missed about it in general. What else? Yeah, the integrated battery I talked about, which is really cool. You can just take it around anywhere you want to. We got, it has USB, which I showed y'all already, plus USB-C for video and power, which I showed y'all. Yeah, it has it says air mode. So that is the arrow is going to give you a on-screen cursor. And it also has a micro SD card slot, so you can expand. It comes with 16 gigs. I know that internal, but you can expand with the micro SD card slot. And it's got the trackpad it mentions. The actual weight of it is just under 2 pounds. That's 1.98 pounds or 900 grams. It weighs exactly 900 grams, which is 1.98 pounds. And the dimensions of it are 5.35 inches by 5.28 inches by 1.87 inches. So think of it basically as like a little over 5 inches squared. That's basically what it is. Botalu said, hook it up now, bro. I can't. I'm working still. I got to get back to work. But I wanted to open it so bad, and I'm like, let me just jump on here and open it with you guys so you guys can see it and I can tell you all a little bit about it, because next time I come on, I'll definitely have had this plugged in and could talk about it or maybe show it to y'all a little bit. Am I going to do a video setting it up? Not the first time, probably, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not in the studio right now, and I would need to like I would have to plug it in really good to do all that. But I'll definitely eventually do like the way I do the Shield setup videos. If it's something that I use and I decide that the quality of it is real good, I'll definitely do like I'll wipe it out, redo it with a setup video the way I do with the Shield. I hope I can. I mean, I'm sure I can with my good camera, but I don't think there's any, I capture the Shield through the HDMI port. This doesn't really have HDMI out. It only has HDMI in. So I'm gonna have to take a camera and focus the camera like on the wall somewhere while I'm setting it up. It's gonna be it'll be different. I won't be able to capture the actual video of it. I have to actually film the video of it. So that'll be a little different. But yeah, I'll figure that part out if it's something that I end up really using. But I can't imagine the setup is all that different from any Android box. It doesn't have Android TV OS, which I kind of wish it did, because then it would literally be a Shield projector. But I know Philips made their own version of Android for this. Like, it's literally on no other device. The version that they put on here, they created it. They made the UI for it. So that's kind of cool, I guess. You know, it's not like a straight hacked up version of Android that you find on like a regular Chinese box. At least it's like Philips branded. They've already updated their skin, their UI multiple times in between the time that they first sent this product out to their first early backers and the time that I got this one. So it's kind of cool. Let me just see if there's anything else that I forgot to mention that's kind of cool on here that shows up on here. This just says speaker, but yeah, no, this is just kind of a little rundown. But that's really it. That's all that's on this box that I can see. So it comes with everything you need, though, to get it going. And I gotta say, I really like the feel of this pouch. It's hard to show it to y'all in here, and my actual wall outlet is busted in this room, so I can't. Hey, Google, turn on the bedroom lamp. Hang on, let's see if that helps.
I don't understand.
Turn on the bedroom lamp.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Now it's telling me I don't understand, even though I do it all the time. Hey, Google, turn on the bedroom lamp.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Whatever. I don't want to turn it on right now. But yeah, it's a breathable pouch. It just feels nice in the hand. It's got this like, it almost feels like an air bubble feeling when I squeeze it. It's kind of cool. I honestly have not felt a pouch quite like this. It feels like an air, little air bubbles you could pop, except they don't pop. It's got like some bounce to it. Almost like some memory foam with like quick bounce back memory foam that it's made out of or something. So that's kind of cool. I'm with it. PicoPix Max.com, I believe, is the website where you can read more about it. I was just there. Let me go back. No, it's just PicoPix.com. I can't even get this to focus, I'm sure, but you can see right there, PicoPix.com. So you can look at it like closer. I don't know how well y'all can see that. This camera is terrible, but it shows you different things that it does. I know it has some kind of HDR as far as I saw too. And the other thing I know, it does 16:9 or 4:3, and it's anywhere between 30 and 120 inch projection size. So you can go down to 30 inches or all the way up to 120. It's 800 ANSI color lumens, and in case anybody came in late, it accepts 4K input. So if you give it 4K files, it will take them and it will scale them down to 1080, which will give you a great picture. It's kind of like the opposite of taking a 1080 and going up to 4K. You actually have it. You should get a better picture that way if you got some 4K going down to 1080. I mean, obviously, it would be better if the projector was 4K, but I just mean you would get better than just a plain 1080 file in there. Yeah, so it says 16 gigs internal memory. I'm trying to see if they're custom Android OS, wire-free with Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and it says you can hook up gaming consoles to it, which, I mean, of course you could. I did read somewhere that it has a low latency as well for that, so I'm going to check that out too. It has fast autofocus, 100% offset, keystone correction that's auto, the micro SD card reader. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here that wasn't in the box that it said. You can kind of, I don't know how well y'all can see that. Let me see if I can make, yeah, there you go. It kind of looks shieldish. That is your home screen, right? It's not like the background is different, but it's kind of shieldy. It doesn't look like the plain Android, Chinese tablet versions that you get in the cheap boxes. So, and it has Streamio. What else? Yeah, it basically just talks about how it sets up perfectly in seconds because of super fast autofocus. It has digital zoom, auto keystone, and auto 4-corner correction. So it's basically like just tap something in there and it's like calibrates itself from wherever you put it down, and then you're off to the races from there. So you can connect a keyboard and mouse to it also. That's kind of cool. What else we got up in here? Trying to see if there's anything. Nope. That's it. And you can, at the top, there's a, let me try to get that up there. So there's a video you can watch for it. This orange button says pre-order now, or at the bottom, it has a join waitlist button all the way at the bottom of the PicoPix.com website. So I'm hoping that it's great, guys. I will let y'all know because it is going to be expensive. Like I said, retail for this is going to be somewhere in the vicinity of $1,000 US. But what it can do compared to any other projector on the market, and as long as it has the quality, I think is going to be something that could definitely be worth it, especially if you travel, if you want to, I mean, this is just super easy. I can't even stress how like this is not, it's 2 pounds, like I said, and then this is just plastic with a little metal on it. I would guess this maybe weighs like 2.10 pounds connected to this thing. Super, super easy. What's up, brother? To just, I could unscrew the whole thing right here and unscrew this from it. 2 seconds, throw it in the pouch, and it's a wrap. And now in the bag, that's it. You're off. Done. Mad small. Super, super small. So initial impressions, huge thumbs up for me. It feels quality. This, because remember, again, look at the size compared to my hand. If you were here, like I said, I don't have crazy big hands. They're just normal size hands. I can palm this thing pretty much. And something that I could palm can put out a 120-inch screen in full HD. I really look forward to checking this out. Super easy to carry around, take to your friend's house. And I don't know when it's going to go on sale. Like I said, nobody really has this thing. There's a couple of people that were, there's more than a couple, but I haven't seen anybody in the streaming community with this at all. Because you had to pre-order during the backing phase in order to get it. I've only seen a couple of people just speak on it on YouTube that got it early, but just like very basic stuff. Nobody actually really even like hardcore reviewing it. So I will definitely be reviewing this hard for you guys in the streaming community so that we can tell if it's worth the money. Because like I said, it's not cheap. This is going to be around $1,000 US. Plug in your phone and show a video. I can't really do that right now, man. I got to get back to work. I got my other laptop sitting right here, but and plus this camera is terrible. I'm going to show you all the quality of something on this webcam. I got to do it in the studio with my 4K cameras and whatnot. But yeah, it's definitely looks cool. Build quality feels really nice, and I look forward to putting it together, setting it up, and I will show you all the video from the studio. I'll set it up in the studio and go down there and do a video. Even if I like even if I use my cell phone in the studio or something to like show y'all, because like I said, I can't capture the HDMI out of the projector. I can only record what's coming out of the projector. So, and I gotta be careful, you know how YouTube likes to get me. So I can't go into like Netflix and play something or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I mean, for what it is, I've not seen anything quite like this in existence that runs Android natively, also works as a normal projector, has battery power to go everywhere. So I will be checking it out. I'll probably do something. What's today? Tuesday? I'm probably going to set it up tonight, like upstairs, up here, try to like check it out against my wall. If y'all want, I could go live showing y'all some of that from my phone. or maybe I'll throw it up in the stories on the YouTube story section. And then I'll bring it down to the studio once it's set up and try to figure out a way to do it where I can show it to y'all pretty good. All right, guys, I am about to get back to work right now. I don't know if y'all could hear that. It's those sounds in the background. That's people asking me where I'm at work. So let me get back to it. But I wanted to jump on, say what's up to y'all. Stay supreme. Go to PicoPix.com if you all want to check out like just some more info on it, to look at it. And I will be back on as soon as I can. Peace out, y'all. Stay supreme. Keep your head up. Stay safe out there. And just be good, guys. Be safe. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.